So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So this is going to be my first King showcase and God, he's good. He's maybe even better than I thought, and obviously I held him in pretty high regard. I think he's one of the best captains in the game. Some have said that well, if Queen uses Vanish, Queen does basically the same as King, which is a fair point, but there's two big differences. First is that Queen can only do it for one turn, basically. And the second thing is that King can capitalize a lot more, since King can help the teammates. He can remove the special bind as special reverse. Doesn't really help if only King himself can resist it. You need to bring back the teammates as well. So yeah, for these first teams, I leaned a bit into mainly the driven part. But I like this line a lot. I'll be making more teams. I will definitely be trying some other stuff I've been thinking about, like King-Queen hybrid. I will also try stuff like a Toki sub, which I think is very interesting. But yeah, there's a lot of time to try things. Need to start somewhere. And we're starting here with Arena Shinobu. I'd say that King's biggest weakness so far is that he's not the fastest. Like, he has the standard -1 CD, but he has a 14 CD special, and it takes some time to get him ready. But well, in this content, the main issue is that King has no slot bind, so we need to stall that out, basically. But yeah, for this team, I want to try a few different things. The main thing here is that final stage there is paralysis, which obviously King himself resists, but not the teammates. But sometimes it's okay to only have 2 units be able to hit, like in this case where King is int and obviously Shinobu is size. You're going to be able to do a lot of damage. And yeah, in these teams I've been able to fit a lot of CD reducers because King handles so much himself. So one of the main things I wanted was to speed things up. So I have at least 1 CD reducer on each team. Blackbeard mostly handled the defensive effects and had the Luffy support. Who's Who mainly CD reduction. Like, this stage has the classic special bind, special reverse, which is a big pain to handle. But King does it himself, which is insane. On top of that, he also resists the para, but only on himself, of course. But for this team, I've built around that, so it's fine. So yeah, King special here. I should have used the super type before that. Not sure why I didn't. Maybe I forgot to use the super type altogether, which is a shame. But I use it on the other team, so it's fine. But yeah, Magellan, Hannibal, remove the attack down, remove 1 turn of barrier, use Kaido, so we can use Magellan and Hannibal again to remove the final turn of barrier. Now we can use King again to get the increased chain growth rate and a base attack boost. And I did use the super type, but too late. You should start with that, because then King himself gets a 1 orb and gives it to everybody else. But of course, if you want to be able to use super tandem, then doing like this is better, since not everybody gets a tandem orb then, or gets a 1 orb then. But yeah, Arena Luffy now, and yeah, this team was like the first one where I was like, yeah, this is messed up. He shouldn't be this good. But yeah, usually when you do Arena Luffy, one of the main things you have to consider is that when you get to stage 4, you get 5 turns of 1.1 times attack and orb boost, which is usually way too low. But I decided right away, I'm going to try and keep that and see if we can make up for it with King's chain. And I was a bit in disbelief that 1, it worked, and 2, just how high the chain goes. I was not prepared for that. You will see for yourself in a bit. But yeah, as said before, we do need to do some stalling. So I decided to do 2 turns of stall on this stage, and then X-Drake reduces CD, and he also removes the barrier, which is dope, of course. Who's Who again? Like the nice thing with Who's Who is that he's exactly 2 CD away from King, so when Who's Who uses the special, you know that King will be ready later. And yeah, pretty easy kill. Moving on. Next stage has the big damage and the damage limiter, so you want to usually delay and you need something to handle resilience. So I use a unit I haven't used for this before, which is Treble. He handles both of that. And we see here the combination of the super type into King special. Super types guarantee a one orb as captain, and the special then gives the 1 orb to everybody else. So very consistent way to getting a full board of 1 orbs, which is very good. And yeah, very easy. Stage 4, moving on to final stage. And yeah, on this stage we have the spear, special reverse, special bind, and King handles all of that. There's even paralysis, but yeah, in this case King isn't doing enough damage, so we need to actually remove the paralysis, but I felt like he handled enough at least. But yeah, we have Yak here to give color affinity, which we lacked, and we have at least 1 strength unit to hit with in the end. But yeah, let's build up the chain and just look at these numbers. It's absolutely insane. We end at almost 9 times chain just from King's special and super type. That's just not okay. I think that's way too much. That's like usually you can use 2 units to try and stack chain, and you don't get anywhere close to that number. So yeah, King is absolutely insane when it comes to his chain. Finally, we have Arena Hawkins, the hardest arena. I always love to make teams for Hawkins when I'm able to. It's one of the most fun ones. And yeah, we get some more fun Kaido and King combination here. Also got to use my Perspero. I did pull a few dupes today, so he's pretty high level now. And yeah, just rush through here. I need to stall 1 turn with this team, but I can do it on this stage since he just gives hunger when stalling, and King does resist hunger. Only by 2 turns though, which is a bit weird. I'm definitely considering giving my King a key, just since I can see myself using him a lot. And just speeding him up by 1 single turn would make a big difference, in my opinion. So I will probably do it pretty soon. I'd say my main complaint with King, as I've said many times, is that super tandem. It doesn't fit his kit. It makes no sense to me that he has a super tandem. It should have definitely been a rush. Well, maybe not a rush that gives chain, because I feel like he gives enough chain, but some kind of rush will definitely have been appreciated on him. The super tandem is basically useless. But yeah, we see the super tandem into special combo again. It's such a consistent combo. It's super good, and obviously 1 orbs have several benefits. Another one is that you can lock them like this with Crocodile, who handle the remaining debuffs. And then we move on to next stage. We already know we have the full board of 1 orbs. We don't have to worry. Like when we have double King like this, it's a bit less important. But if you run only 1 King, for example, then keeping those 1 orbs will be a bit of a bigger deal. But yeah, we get pretty low HP, so we really need to survive this turn. We use King for the chain boost. Then we use Kaido. Get the attack and orb boost for 2 turns, so we keep it for the revive. Now we can use Perospero, lock the 1 orb so we keep them. We also get a big damage reduction and a chain boundary. And yeah, we killed too soon to get any big chain here, but it's fine. And yeah, for the revive here, I don't remove the attack down. I don't have any quick units to hit for color affinity. but still it's basically free kill. Like the damage King does, especially together with Kaido, is absolutely mental. But yeah, look forward to more King fun from me. He's such an amazing legend, and my belief that he's the best of the Annie batch has strengthened, if anything. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.